All right, buddy. Good morning.
All right, good morning.
Yeah, we got to act like we haven't been hanging out all day.
Yeah, and it's not 12 o'clock.
Yeah. Good morning. Monday morning.
Good Monday morning.
Yeah.
We have a 2-camera setup. Don't know if it's going to actually go through this time, especially because I don't want to look at that one.
Yep. Intros are great as ever. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, cold opens are the best. I think they're the best.
They are the best.
I mean,
Yeah.
our cold opens are going to be rough for a while, I feel like.
Unintentional cold opening.
Yeah. We should probably come up with a actual intro, like something to actually say.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Monday Morning Podcast. I am your host, Devon Hampton, and this is Chris Combs.
That's true. That is my name.
That's fire. Let's just cut it there and edit it, and then we'll do that.
I think we should just make that the podcast. I think that was it, totally.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so, well, thank you guys for tuning in. Appreciate you. Have a great night.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's Monday. It's the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I would say that Drake lost the Super Bowl by a pretty substantial amount. That was pretty sick.
Yeah. That's really funny. I heard you over talking about it this morning about how he, just refused to go.
Yeah. He did refuse to go.
Yeah. Was it because he knew?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole world knew.
Yeah.
There was no doubt that was going to be played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being a hater and then getting hated on so much that the world plays your diss track and bops to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty awful. Imagine that was you, though. Imagine the entire world's calling you a pedophile.
Yeah, that'd be rough, dude.
It would be rough.
Now imagine if I decided to sue the record label.
Yeah.
Then it just makes me sound way more guilty.
You know, these days, haters win a lot.
That's true.
Like, hindsight, haters usually win, too.
I think I'm going to start becoming a hater.
Don't do that.
Why not? I want to start winning.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Anyway, the Eagles won. That was pretty sick. What was your favorite play from the Super Bowl?
Yeah, so I really liked when they did the 360 turn, no-look touchdown.
Yeah. A lot of home runs and hole-in-ones scored. That was pretty sick.
Hole-in-ones, yeah.
When they touched down that hole-in-one. That was nice.
Yeah. No, I don't watch football. And I especially didn't watch the Super Bowl because, well, we were working. You didn't get to watch it either.
No.
But I don't mind. What I'm there for is the commercials.
Yeah.
And a few of the commercials I was really interested in. And I actually, just this morning, both of us went and watched a few of the commercials for trailers for some of the new movies.
Yeah, it's different than commercials, though.
Huh?
It's different than commercials.
Trailers?
Yeah.
But they're getting played on you, like the
On
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, advertising.
It's Super Bowl commercials. Like,
I didn't watch any trailers this year.
what do you mean?
any commercials.
Oh. I mean, that's fair. I count the trailers as a commercial. So that's really what I'm there
To
for.
me, like, commercials are like Puppy Monkey Baby. And then there's like the trailers. Yeah.
That's fair. That is very valid. Puppy Monkey Baby is one that is unforgettable. Hey, Davey.
What's up, Dave?
Dave, our best cameo. Yeah. So which was your favorite trailer that you watched?
I don't know. They were kind of lackluster. Like, this was a lame year for Super Bowl trailer movies. Yeah. But I would say I'm excited for Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah. I live and breathe for those Marvel movies. So Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four are going to be sweet. Other than that, I think you said you didn't like the way Galactus looked. But
to be fair, I only got to see like the back of his head.
Yeah.
And I just thought that the helmet was a little, like, not detailed. Yeah. And I didn't think it looked amazing, but I liked that he was there. I was excited for that.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not excited for it at all.
No? Why not?
No, because I don't like the Fantastic Four. Like, I watched the movies growing up, but I was like, it's not like, you're like, oh, what's your favorite Marvel character? No one's going to be like, oh, yeah, I like the Human Torch.
What, you don't like the Thing, dude? Or Thing?
It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
He's all right. I think the cast was great. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I don't know the design of the Thing. Is that what he's
The
called?
Thing, yeah.
The Thing.
Uh,
I don't know. The design looked really weird. He seemed thinner,
yeah.
which was odd to me.
He seems small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which like the whole point
Like a
is
little
that
stout.
he's supposed to like kind of rival the Hulk. They have like a little rivalry all the time.
Yeah, not really.
That was like
The Thing kind of just gets his ass beat by the Hulk every time.
That's fair. But they hate each other.
No, I don't think so.
Isn't that like I swear to God, growing up, that was like a whole thing. Every time the Hulk and Thing were in the same area, they would just fight.
Oh yeah, I mean they're gonna fight.
Yeah.
Like how could you not?
Right. Oh yeah, you could put two big creatures in the same area. Of course they're gonna fight. But that's for content. What's the lore reason? Why do they always fight?
Because it's the Hulk, bro.
Yeah.
That's all the Hulk does.
Oh yeah, but he obviously has learned to work with the Avengers.
Yeah, he's got to degress. Like, you can't have him be smart Mark Ruffalo Hulk and be like, we're gonna fight now. I'm upset with you. Like, that's the new Hulk.
Speaking of the new Hulk, you wanted to go watch a movie here
Yeah,
soon.
on Valentine's Day, you and me, bud.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we're gonna go have a date.
Going on a little date.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you want to go watch, what's it called? It's Captain America, right?
Yeah, Brave New World.
Brave New World, yeah.
Yeah.
I very much fell off the Marvel Cinematic Universe after the Doctor Strange movie.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't watch it anymore, and especially because it was like, in order to stay in the loop, you needed to watch 15 TV series and then go through and watch all the old Marvel movies, and so it started getting a little tedious, and so I stopped kind of wanting to watch.
Yeah, but you have a weird thing with TV. So
I still don't have time to watch TV too much anymore.
YouTube though.
YouTube's short.
You got a nice couple hours in your day to watch YouTube every day.
No, I don't have a couple hours. I think in the past like few months with YouTube, like literally YouTube has gone on. I've watched it for about 10 minutes and then I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because that's the only time I have to watch it is like right before I go to bed.
That's the thing with time management though. Like how long did you spend scrolling through TikTok before you got banned?
Usually it was like the 10 minutes before I went into work and then whatever like time it was on my break. But I never really did it too much when I was home.
There's no points in your day off where you just go lay down and you're just...
Not too often. I mean, there were a few days where I would just sit and doom scroll, but I usually caught myself when I was doing it.
Yeah.
So I got pretty good at not doom scrolling. But that's why when TikTok was like, they had the whole ban thing go up, I deleted it because I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to need it again.
Yeah.
And then it came back within like in 15 hours and you can't re-download it. And I was like, yeah, because I just kind of don't need that effect on my attention span.
I think it makes you dumb.
I don't necessarily think it makes you dumb. I just think that it makes it hard to focus on longer forms content.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, because you sit there and you watch this video that takes 6 seconds or whatever, a minute, whatever it is, and then you're like, oh, new content. And even with TikTok, when I was going through it consistently,
Yeah.
it was like I would sit and watch through like an entire video. Whereas like I'll watch other people go through TikTok and they'll scroll. I'm like, you're not even giving the video a chance, man.
Yeah. I mean, attention span is for sure. I mean, we went way off topic. We're bouncing back and forth. But
Hey, that's what this is all about, man. Just conversation.
yeah, I think to get back to the Marvel movie thing, it's the same thing with anime. Like I have this buddy who tells me that he has no time to watch Game of Thrones, but he'll sit there and watch anime for 50 hours in a week. And it's like, okay, what time do you have? Like, how does that make any sense? How is 20 minutes more rewarding than an hour and a half?
You know, I think that it is also a little bit about whether or not you want to watch it.
Yeah.
You know? And for me, it's like decision paralysis is what I was told it was.
Decision paralysis?
Yeah. It's like, oh man, do I play video games? Do I watch a movie? What do I do? Like, do I clean? Do I do this? And then it's like, I don't want to do any of it. I'm just going to watch YouTube because...
Yeah, that's the easiest option for my brain.
Well, it is because, I conditioned my brain from a very young age to watch YouTube.
Yeah.
And so that was like my way of spending my free time. And so YouTube ended up like raising me a little bit.
Nice.
And so like now if I'm like stuck and I have nothing else to do, nothing that my brain wants to do, then it's like immediately defaulting to, let's just watch some YouTube.
Yeah. For me, it's like I have to do it. Mm-hmm. Like, new Marvel movie comes out, it is in the back of my brain constantly until I have free time. I'm like, oh yeah, time to go watch that new Spider-Man show. Yeah. Or it's like,
Spider-Man comes out, I'm watching it too.
We were watching it, the new one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I love Spider-Man, everything.
But all the new Marvel stuff isn't terrible. Like, Loki's really good.
Yeah, I know.
You like Loki.
I do want to watch that.
Yeah, but you're too late now.
Why am I too late?
It's just past the deadline, dude.
Past the deadline? Yeah. I didn't know there was a deadline. This is why
you already watched Deadpool 3. You already know what happens in Loki at this point.
I have no clue what happens in Loki.
Yeah, that's fair. But all the movies are pretty terrible. That's actually not true at all. Spider-Man was really good. Yeah. Spider-Man No Way Home was fire.
Mm-hmm. You had some problems with No Way Home, though, didn't you?
Did I?
Yeah, you had some problems with it. Because you said
no, I just don't like it that they have these villains in there, and then they refuse to use them later, and instead we have to watch the fucking Big Wheel as the next Marvel villain. And it's like, that's just not how I like it. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, because you can't really do Norman Osborn again. Mm-hmm. You can't do Dr. Octavius again. And there's also rights issues. So if these movies... The reason why they can't use the villains again is because they're already in previous movies. That's a Sony contract.
Oh, really?
Yeah, same thing with like villains that are in the Sony movies. They can't use them in the MCU. Oh. Yeah. That was weird. Anyway.
I think we just lost one of our camera feeds. I'm not going to lie.
That's okay. That's okay. But you should catch up on the Marvel movies.
Yeah. I should. I mean, okay. So if I stopped at Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, where do I go from there?
Well, you didn't because you watched Spider-Man that came out afterwards.
I guess that's true.
And then you got to watch Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah, Volume 3. I haven't seen that. I do really want to go watch that.
Yeah, another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, it's like, I don't even know what the last one was. What was the last one?
I don't know. I know that, what was it? Like the Marvels or something like that? What is it?
Oh, yeah, that's probably the one.
There's one of those.
No, that was before Volume 3, though.
Well, I didn't.
There's a bunch of really bad ones, like Black Panther, Captain Marvel.
I did watch Captain Marvel.
The Marvels?
Not the Marvels, but I watched Captain Marvel.
Yeah, the Marvels is the sequel.
Oh yeah, yeah. See, I didn't watch the sequel because I wasn't a big fan of Captain Marvel.
The thing is, too, you also don't have to watch all of them. Mm-hmm. Like, there's not like the only ones that are important are like Loki and Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it.
I'm also getting tired of multiverse stuff.
Really?
It's everywhere. Literally everywhere.
Yeah, because it's like the most important thing in storytelling for superheroes.
Yeah. Well, so I would say especially for like comics, because here's the thing with comics is that there are so many different versions of them and so many different things that happen in these different versions that like the multiverse is the best way to have them come to fruition.
Yeah. What about Invincible?
I mean, I don't know. I like the way they do it in Invincible so far because they only really did it for a little bit so far. Because I'm still at like episode 1. I just finished episode 1 of season 3.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, they play into it, but it's not like, oh, I guess I can't say it, but it's not like the biggest plot of the thing. But maybe it is.
It's just like the main bad guy's like gimmick, but
he's not the main bad guy. Well, you did tell me he comes back, but
he does come back, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. The point I'm at right now.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you haven't got to the point where it's cool yet, but Invincible does it differently.
Well, I guess, don't get me wrong. I do like multiverse stuff and like concepts of it.
Yeah.
Because I think I've always been fascinated with like the idea of a multiverse and it being real. But like, I just think that there have been so many things recently that have come out with like multiverse stuff. Like, there's Rick and Morty, and then there's Person at Our Door.
Yeah, go get them. What have you watched that's multiverse? Like, what have you watched?
Well, there's Rick and Morty. That's like literally multiverse.
That doesn't count, though.
Why does it not count? That's literally what it is. It's multiverse.
You like Rick and Morty.
Yeah, I do.
And you love the multiverse shit in it.
Yeah, I do. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's not fair.
It's that it's everywhere. It's like, yeah, I like it. Yeah. But it's just like, at a certain point, it starts getting a little too much. Like, but again, I'm at the point where I don't like it in Marvel.
Yeah.
Because I think Marvel is just like eating it up.
But that's like the popular thing to hate on in Marvel.
Is the multiverse stuff?
Yeah. It's like the biggest thing right now. Everyone, like, they made fun of it in Deadpool. They're like, he had a whole monologue about it. Where he's like, enough with the multiverse thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Marvel has just done it bad.
Yeah.
Like, really bad.
I guess maybe that's it. Maybe I'm not getting fatigued of multiverse. I'm just getting fatigued of Marvel doing shit bad.
Exactly. Like, look at Into the Spider-Verse.
I do like Into the Spider-Verse.
Exactly. It's just the popular trend of being like, oh, God. Like, Iron Man's going to be Doctor Doom. And it's like, ugh. Exactly, see?
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't say that's like a popular trend to hate on it. I just think that it's not liked because Marvel just kind of, I feel like they soak it up and they're very much doing it for money. That's just how it feels.
They are doing it for money.
Yeah.
But it's also like, you could say the other integrate things like COVID, like their poor management, them pushing out 60 fucking movies a year and all these things. But then you look at something like Loki, and that's all multiverse stuff. And you're like, oh, that's really good. Multiverse madness. There wasn't very much multiverse in it. That was the problem with the movie.
Yeah. That's true.
If anything, they're not doing it enough. Dude.
That's actually, oh my God. You're kind of right. I guess maybe that's why I don't like it, because they don't do it enough.
Yeah, like No Way Home.
Well, for them, I guess for me, it feels like an excuse.
Yeah.
Even No Way Home. Like, sure, I loved seeing my favorite Spider-Man being back on camera.
Yeah.
But there was just something about it that was like, it really just feels like an excuse to put my favorite Spider-Man back on camera.
Well, yeah, it is. With No Way Home, especially, because you talk about cash grab. Like, that movie is just cash grab.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like, oh, yeah, here's all this stuff. Like, there was no point to have that.
Right.
Because it also didn't lead to anything. Like, that's the thing with, like, Marvel movies, that there's no structure in their storytelling. So it's just getting to the point where it's like, oh, here's Spider-Man. That's sick, right? And then they're like, Multiverse of Madness? Like, what's the point of that movie? Just to fucking have one character's arc just revert into WandaVision? Like, but now it's like they have a goal, right? They have Secret Wars, which is like the coolest thing in the world. Which multiverse is cool in Secret Wars, because that's the point of it. But there's no point to having pointless multiverse.
Yeah.
Like, there's none.
That's very valid.
Like, the stuff that's happening in Invincible, like, it is the craziest thing you'll ever see in that show. That's not true, but it's pretty crazy.
Maybe we watch it today.
Maybe. Yeah.
No. Oh, man.
Superheroes are drawn out anyway.
Yeah. Superheroes, I don't know. Because, I say this stuff like, oh, I'm getting fatigued to this, oh, I'm getting fatigued to that. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm probably going to watch it. and I'm probably going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's just like sometimes I crave something a little different. But I also have a little different cravings for films because I really like like non-recognized films, like student films or short films. Like going to the film festival this last year, I was like, some of those films were so cool to me. Even the ones that were like kind of not that great, I was like, whoa, this is awesome because it's just something different.
Some of them are really cool.
Yeah.
Some of them are great.
Yeah. I watched this one called La Casina, I think. And it was very interesting. And I liked it was like completely in black and white. And it was a story about a bunch of immigrants that work in a restaurant, in the back of a restaurant, and they're just trying to like get their citizenship back. And they are not back. Then they didn't lose it. They're just trying to get their citizenship.
Yeah.
In general, and it's just like talking about how there's like the glory, of becoming an American citizen, and eventually, like the main guy is like, this is kind of bullshit. Like, fuck this, and he loses his shit. But it's a fun story.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun stories out there.
Oh yeah.
But it's like, what are the most popular movies these days?
Sequels
and remakes, and it's
IP grabs.
IP grabs, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of original stuff.
Yeah. Not anymore. But then again, that's just kind of the lens of whoever's producing things,
True.
Because what would you rather? Would you rather take a gamble on this new original idea that might go over really well, or do Mission Impossible again?
Mission Impossible 20.
Yeah, dude.
Like Fast Furious 80.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it, dude. Let's reboot fucking Spider-Man again.
Probably. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the last original movie I watched.
Sonic 3.
Sonic 3 is groundbreaking, dude.
Groundbreaking.
That movie was terrible.
Original movie. I hear they're making a game out of it.
They're making another movie already.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like Sonic the Hedgehog 3. You didn't like Sonic the Hedgehog. You didn't like Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah, but the critics out there.
Critics ate that shit up, dude.
Yeah, they were like writing it like it was poetry.
Yes.
Greatest cinematic experience I've ever had.
Most visually stunning.
Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah. It was colorful. It was definitely great for probably a child, maybe.
Yeah, maybe if I was like missing a chromosome and like I was like 5 years old and I'd be like, yeah, this is the greatest thing ever. I love Sonic. I want to be Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, not for me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have popcorn.
You didn't?
No, I was a popcorn movie for sure.
I think I fell asleep during that movie.
I did.
I think that was a pillow
We all did.
Yeah. I think that we're definitely coming up on our time.
Are we?
Yeah. We're just doing 20 minutes, right?
No, I don't know.
I mean, we can go as long as you want.
We can keep going. I mean, we don't have nothing to do today.
All right.
What else do you want to talk about?
Did we end up touching on, because we were talking about the Super Bowl commercials or the trailers and stuff, and then we kind of went and started talking about Marvel.
Yeah, we got in the Marvel movie talk. Yeah.
So I did want to talk a little bit about the How to Train Your Dragon movie.
Oh God.
I know you hated it for some reason, but oh my God, they did the dragon so well.
They did the dragon so well.
Yeah.
But everything else not so good.
No, dude, they're like the landscape, the music, everything. It just was very much giving off live action the first movie.
Yeah.
Which it's another IP grab. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still hyped for it because I did really like How to Train Your Dragon.
I just don't like the actors.
That's fair.
Because like Hiccup, Hiccup's voice, the actor, that when he was in that movie, it's iconic.
Yeah, I think you said it a while ago, but like if they had made the live action movie when like almost immediately after they made the first animated movie,
Yeah.
and they just used the same actor, he would have been the perfect fit
He would have.
because he's like the same build.
Yeah.
But now he's kind of not.
He's like
really
38, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40. He's probably older than that.
Which, you know, Hollywood's really good at making 40-year-olds look like 16-year-olds.
Yeah. Thing is, the How to Train Your Dragon, like, I remember what happens in the first one.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vaguely. I don't remember any of the other ones. I know his mom shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro,
Spoilers,
oh
dude.
my God.
Oh, people don't know that. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that stood out to me the most for How to Train Your Dragon, mainly because of watching people talk about it and listening to people talk about it, was the soundtrack.
Yeah, I don't remember the score either.
Yeah, well, no, it stood out because like going into depth with it. Obviously, when I watched it as a kid, that's not the thing. I was like, the score on this is immaculate.
It'd be the craziest film kid thing to do.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God, the score.
Well, when I first watched it, I wasn't a film kid yet. I
Yeah.
just liked the movie because it was cool, and it had dragons in it.
We were also like 10.
Yeah, but no, like going through and rewatching it, and then listening with the film kid brain, you realize that Toothless has his own score, and Hiccup has his own score, and when they're like first trying to fly, when he's first trying to fly Toothless, it's kind of a little messy at first, and so whenever it starts off with Hiccup trying to take over Toothless and like force Toothless to do all this stuff, and it's kind of clunky. And so the music that's playing is Hiccup's score, and it's overlapping Toothless' score. And then Toothless takes over, and then his music takes over as well.
Yeah.
And then it goes on to once they finally work in sync and they start becoming one, their music works together and lifts each other up, and then the music sounds. It's its own score now. Now it's the Toothless and Hiccup score.
Yeah. Who does the score?
I don't know, Hans Zimmer probably.
It's not Hans Zimmer. It's not Hans Zimmer.
I actually don't know. I don't know who does. Jamie.
Yeah, Jimmy. Can you
Who
pull that up?
does the How to Train Your Dragon score?
John Powell.
John Powell.
Yeah. Sounds familiar. Who's John Powell?
I don't know.
Okay. I mean, he's got some stuff. He did Ice Age.
Oh.
The Bourne Identity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which I remember that movie vividly for its score. That movie had a really great score.
I mean, that's what people talk about.
Yeah, the most with
Bourne.
Yeah, Matt Damon.
Yeah. Who's that? I don't even know who that is. I only
Rio?
know him. Oh, really?
And Horton Hears the Who.
Really?
Yeah. So this guy's done a lot of really good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Rio, I did like the music in Rio.
Yeah, Rio was actually good.
I think Rio was kind of music heavy because it's
a musical.
it's not a musical, but it's like it's in Rio, which Rio is like I think a big part of the culture.
See, I think that's the
music
difference though with music though, because like I can sing songs from Rio right now, but I have no idea what How to Train Your Dragon sounds like. Like maybe Hiccup score is like, like I don't know, dude. Like what is it?
Wow. No, yeah, well, it's like I'm not gonna do it any justice, but it's like the. I actually don't know how to do it, but
Yeah.
I can't recreate it. But I have it in my
The
head.
national anthem just now. Like
What's that?
Anyway, I do agree. I mean, there's a lot of movie scores out there that are really good.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely think that maybe I just haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon in a while.
That's true. I also haven't, but every time I see the trailer, the
Yeah.
the movie music comes on.
Because that's how they get you to get in your audience's the audience's brain is music, especially in trailers.
Well, you know what? Like, this is crazy, but something that also has really good score for no reason, and like it shouldn't, is Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like, not even joking. They have, like, whenever they do their Star Wars episodes,
Yeah.
they have like a legit, like, orchestra.
Yeah, but they
Creating
don't
music.
just have the orchestra. They have John Williams, the guy
Yeah.
who did Star Wars.
No, I know.
So like that's why it's so good.
Well, yeah, but no,
Yeah.
and it's like, so it's like that for their Star Wars episodes.
Yeah.
And then they'll do, like, I don't know, an Indiana Jones episode or whatever. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but then it's like,
It's the same guy.
Same guy.
Yeah.
And they just bring him in, and it's crazy. They just have this like high level production for Family Guy.
Yeah. Which Family Guy is underrated.
I think so.
It is really underrated.
I think a lot of people really enjoy it, but I think people, you know, I wouldn't say it's underrated. I think a lot of people like it.
A lot of people do. I think it's rated probably just right because some episodes are not funny at all.
Yeah, that's why I use it to fall asleep.
Yeah. Used to.
Used to. Trying not to use TV at all anymore.
Yeah.
Because that fucks with my sleep.
Yeah. I use the Dune True soundtrack to fall asleep because that movie's just so fucking boring.
Yeah. Yeah, you fell asleep during that one too.
Yeah, I did.
Did you ended up rewatching it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it? Or did you actually think it was really boring?
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the fights are stupid. The ending fight was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Yeah. It was just not for me.
Yeah.
Like there's lightsabers and then there's like and it's like
Yeah. And it's like a solid connection right on the face, and then it's just like their character lights up blue.
Yeah.
I like the original Dune. They did the shields so much better.
Like the first one?
Like the original.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Me either. I just know that their shields were crazy.
There are some crazy shots from that movie though.
Have you seen what their shields look like?
No.
They literally look like Roblox creatures.
Really?
Yeah. Well, it's like because it was a long time ago, and so the CGI wasn't like to the point where they could rotoscope or like track just a person. So they literally just had like polygons.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like very much manually put the blocks on the person and had them raise their hand around it. It just kind of looked like they're in a big gel block.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
It was cool. It looked goofy.
Yeah.
But like for the time, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think people even really liked it then though.
I mean, that came out in the 70s, late 70s.
I think it was in like the 90s.
The Dune movie? No, it came out before Star Wars.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. But movies kind of go up in that way where it's like 80s movies, really good. 90s movies, meh. 2000s movies, really good. 2010s, meh. 2020s, also meh.
Yeah. Well, there have been some really good ones. And I don't know. What's your favorite movie from last year?
I can't even think of any. What did we go watch?
I know that
I
we
guess
went.
Dune.
Yeah, we did go watch Dune 2, Part 2.
Yeah.
I can't think of any either. Why did I ask that? I can't even think of any. I was thinking. I don't think it didn't come out last year, but I keep thinking about Everything Everywhere All at Once.
That was a long time
I know
ago.
it was a long time ago.
A long
I
time
know it was a long time ago. But I'm thinking about that one because it's another multiverse movie.
It is. You just secretly love multiverse.
Freaking love it, apparently.
It's your favorite thing.
Well, I do. I do love the multiverse, but I guess I found out I just don't like Marvel.
Yeah, that's the end of the story. It's just Marvel sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, I really liked it because the main character in it, whose name I can't remember the actor's name.
It's too early for me, but I know his name.
Yeah,
He's in the new one, Love Hurts.
Love Hurts. Yep. Yeah, he's starting to get more jobs, and I'm really happy about that because he's also in the Goonies and Indiana Jones.
He's also really good in Loki.
He's in Loki? Oh, yeah, he is in Loki, yeah. Yeah, he's getting a lot more jobs, and I was just like, I really like that guy. So I'm glad he's getting more work.
He is very unique. I like him as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very unique.
Does he make films?
Yeah, he made Anything Everywhere All at Once. It's his movie.
Oh, is it his movie?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. Is he like the director or is the writer?
Yeah, both.
Everything?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I think that one was really good.
That one is pretty good. It's a little bit... It's different.
Goofy.
It's goofy for sure, but...
It's I definitely wouldn't take it as like a serious film, to be fair.
Well, you could.
It's got a message. It's got a pretty powerful message.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot of little goofs and gaffes in there. No good film has no good film gaffes.
That movie made me sad at the end.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember the
for being as goofy as it is, it makes you sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me, that's what defines a good movie.
Yeah.
Like the second you start making me either cry or laugh, mostly cry, or like be like, ooh, goosebumps. It's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like where Marvel was so cool. They already got me by the time they throw up the logo. Like,
you're like, ooh.
Yeah, you get that ooh. And same thing with Star Wars. When the Star Wars theme plays in the movie theater, you don't have that. But when the Star Wars theme's in the movie theater, it's like, all right, dude, I'm in for an experience.
Yeah, that's fair. I should probably watch the Star Wars movies. I haven't seen them.
You're a little too late.
I can't be too late. There's not an actual deadline for these things.
You already know all the stuff that happens.
I do know everything that happens, but I feel like I could still watch it and enjoy it.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing is like...
I'd be like, oh my God, that he was his father the whole time?
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Oh.
Spoilers, dude.
Sorry, guys. I'll bleep that one out.
No, I mean, it's not too late for Star Wars, but I think it's too late for you to like Star Wars.
You think so?
A little bit.
I already like Star Wars a little bit.
See? Then you're just unique, dude.
I am very...
You're out here like, Star Wars is this or that. I've never seen it. And then you're like, I do like it. Or you're like, Marvel movies, you're like, I can't stand them. We're watching a new Marvel movie this week? Let's go.
To be fair, I just like movies.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'm just excited to watch movies.
Me too.
I'm also, with the new Marvel movie, I'm not like, oh, right on, new Marvel movie.
Sorry to interrupt, but Smile 2 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Smile 2 is good.
Yeah. From that question I asked 20 minutes ago.
Well, I was trying to think of all the movies that we went and watched last year.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was like, we went and watched a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
There's some I can't even remember. Oh, Transformers was pretty good too.
Did we watch Transformers?
Yeah. The cartoon?
Oh, Transformers 1.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. I did like that one, yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Chris Hemsworth's voice for Optimus Prime, I think he did good throughout the entire film. And then at the end, he really put on a lot of rasp to make him sound more like Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
That made me like it less.
That made me really not like it at all.
Yeah.
But what else was there? Dune, obviously. Yeah, that was really it. We watched like one more, I think. But
yeah, we definitely got to up our movie intake and then like write about it so we don't forget.
Come on here and be like, all right, guys, this is our review for Captain America Civil War. We're going into it. We already think it's terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Are we going to do a review on the podcast?
We don't have to, no, not on the podcast.
Yeah. We are going to do
We should just do a review. I mean, we could just flip on the camera like this and just be like, this is, I give it 8 donuts out of 12. And
I like that rating.
Call it good. Yeah.
Also, we talked about Everything Everywhere All at Once. The bagel is our inspiration.
Yeah, it is the inspiration.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll have like a logo, which we're still waiting on.
Yeah, we are. The guy was supposed to come over today, though.
Does he have it, though? He was supposed to come over, but does he have it?
I don't think he has it finished, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this hemorrhoid-less podcast. We're gonna
a lot less
get out of
hemorrhoid
here.
talk.
Yeah, we got them all cleared up this time. Got some cream on there.
I helped him apply it.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff coming all over the place. We got a new camera. That's gonna be sick. New camera's gonna be sweet. Yeah,
I'm excited for that one. We haven't gotten it yet.
Like today.
You want to get that today?
Yeah, that was the plan. Yeah.
Right on. Hell yeah. I'm down.
Yeah. And this is going to be a Monday morning podcast from the looks at.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a Tuesday morning podcast.
Yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. Is just like
just do Tuesday
or
morning.
TUES in like parentheses. Monday morning podcast.
Or maybe we just start
Tuesday morning podcast.
Tuesday morning podcast.
Maybe we just change it. Maybe we just get rid of the Monday thing and be like,
maybe we just do podcast. Can't even do morning because like we film it in the morning. It's not come out in the morning.
Yeah.
But I do think that we should do
podcast.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'm gonna end it here because I don't want to get caught in another tangent. So I say goodbye. So does Davey. My name's Christopher Combs.
Bye, guys.
That's Devin Hampton.